It is mischievous to call Tinubu CIA asset Omokri. And now to the news info. It is mischievous to call President Bola Tinubu a U.S. Central Intelligence Agency CIA asset, a former presidential aide, Mr. Reno Omokri, has said. Reacting to a trending social media claim sparked by one David Hundaye X post that the CIA had confirmed that the president was its intelligence asset, the former presidential aide said the claim showed the claimant's ignorance of the intelligence agency tradition. That is a preposterous lie. The CIA never constructively, effectively, or unintentionally confirmed or affirmed that President Bola Tinubu was a CIA asset, he stated in a statement on Wednesday. Well, they did. They did. It's a CIA asset. If they are saying that, oh, they are trying to cover him up, they are not trying to make everything that he has done public. They did that. They said it. So, obviously, Tinubu is CIA asset. He is. He probably owns a faction of CIA. Who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen in this country. So, for a whole USA, CIA, FBI, and everybody covering up for Tinubu and saying that, oh, they should not expose him. They should not expose him about his drug, whatever, and everything that he has committed. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Of course, his CIA is an asset. Hundaye had claimed that the CIA's non-committal response to his organization's inquiry about President Tinubu's alleged relationship with it was a confirmation that the president was his informant. True. I'm going to believe that because the CIAs are really covering up for the president. Every of the information they found out, they are not exposing it, they are not saying anything. What does that tell you? However, Omokri said this conclusion displayed Hundaye's ignorance on the CIA's processes, explaining that such inquiries and response were commonplace in the US. Well, no, since you are looking for appointments, you've not been talking with, you never had sense before to start with, so I'm not even surprised that you continue not to make sense in your life. The CIA is notorious for denying this FOIA request using the same language, which was quoted today by some persons who have concluded that the verbiage somehow confirms the President Bola Tinubu is a CIA asset. He said, he is. I will not even doubt that. He definitely is. Because how can you be covering up for him? Somebody that is our president and has done every bad thing in this world, then you are covering up for him. That means he's your informant. Means he's doing something for them, or probably he has what is it called, shares or whatever in CIA's agencies, because if not, he cited several cases, including Cornell v. CIA, ACLU versus CIA, National Security Archive versus CIA, Federation of American Scientists versus CIA, and Freedom Watch Incorporated versus CIA, in which the spy agency refused to disclose requested information for the same reason. Why will you not disclose information about a president of a country that we don't know his backgrounds, we don't know anything about him? All we know is that, oh, he's a drug baron and all of that, and yet you are hiding that information instead of him to expose it and make sure that this person is out, he is impeached as our president. But no, they are hiding the information. That means he's their informant. That means he's working for them. That's just the truth. If not, they will not be hiding that information. He said, in these cases, Nigerians can study the reasons the CIA gave for refusing the FOIA request of this individual as an agency. They will see that similar language was used that can be twisted to mean that the writer wants the public to think it is saying, even if you file a FOIA request as a US citizen or resident, the CIA will likely deny it because they have something to hide. Omokri cautioned Nigerians against paying attention to mischief makers and contended that the document upon which Hundaye and others based their claim did not confirm or suggest that Tinubu was the CIA's asset by any stretch of the imagination. This Omokri, I will not say that when they were sharing shamelessness, he was not around, because he does not have any single shame at all. What exactly is your problem? Because of you are looking for political position, or because you are looking that they will make you presidential aide again? That's why you are talking all this rubbish. You've never made sense anyways, because so I'm not surprised. Before this person came in, you were against him. You were saying he's a drug baron. You were carrying placards to his house, protesting, saying, oh, he will never become the president. And now that he's the president, why not maintain that energy? All of a sudden, he's a good person. All of a sudden, you like him. All of a sudden, you're fighting for him. Really? It's just shamelessness that you don't have. You don't have shame. Sunday Osita says, Omokri is actually shameless, openly, and shamelessly supporting the person you used every opportunity to rubbish before the election, and even stage protests in diaspora against. Exactly, you went to you went to different government houses, even went to the front of his house to protest, saying that we don't want this man as the president. So what has changed? Money. Money has exchanged hands. You no longer speak the truth. You no longer know what you are doing because you are looking for a political position. It is well with you, Reno. Now that all of that came to naught and your favored article did not win, you have suddenly become article's mouthpiece. Stomach infrastructure. Yes, so stomach infrastructure. You are really fighting for your stomach. Oluwakemi Oshiga says, idiots, go tell them. CIA know Tinubu is a good boy. Informant to them. And that was why he's protected his ridiculous false certificate. They didn't allow Nigerians to have it. Exactly. He said, who even knows if he went to school? Somebody that does not remember the name of the school he went to. Someone that does not know his former friends that they went to school together. And you think that person went to school. And they hid everything from Nigerians. They did not allow us to know any of these things. Even if we know what will happen. It's still going to take election. But still, we have the right to know the truth. Ayo Aliko says, I think the day will come when David Udeyin would hang himself very perfectly. Only him knows why he is so bitter of the Jagaban. His destructive intention will eventually destroy him, inshallah. Ayo Aliko, you are the one that will get destroyed because we all know that this president does not have any good intentions for Nigeria. And we need to know. He's working for Nigeria. He's here just so that he can continue his drug business. Do everything that he's doing to make money. Enjoy people's money and keep us in sufferness. And they are saying that somebody should not find out. Of course, we should know. We should find out about him to know the kind of person that he really is. Leonard Wonkolo says, intimidated, subjugated, and foot-soldier elements in defense of their master. You expect the day he will hang himself because he has not chosen to resign to fate like you. Those who change the world do not follow popular pathway. Yes, you can't do the same way and expect a different result. Okay, Monday says, Mr. Beggar for a political appointee. Parkwell, who knows you in Nigeria? I wonder. Yinlola Adegoke says, Omokri, they have only said one thing about Tinubu. You are angry. See, up to now, US had. It denied it. Whatever you are saying is a waste of time. Patricia Chibuke says, why don't you just say it was Peter that caused it? Just put it on Peter's head, simple, Abi. Because everything, he's always blaming Peter Obi. But Omokri, you are a shameless man. That is just what you are. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.